Hi guys, I'm Michael. I'm from Poland and I'm a motorcycle rider but also a photographer. For at least 3 years I've been a Honda Rebel 500 rider and I wish to share some thoughts with you about the parts, gear and equipment. Please keep in mind that this is my first video. If the feedback will be positive, I'll be happy to make more better videos. Something that I wanted to do for a long time. Okay, so let's start. I would like to talk with you today about the firing and stuff like that. There's a lot of those, each have a different name due to construction or purpose. We have, for example, a meteor visor, and windshields, windscreens, firings, bow wings, etc. They all have one thing in common. Honestly, I hate them all. I just like the simple classic style, the headlamp and nothing on it. But there is one exception, something called bikini firing. This is the typical firing for a Harley Davidson motorcycles. It's very simple and that's probably the beauty of it. I think the Sons of Anarchy series could have had a positive impact on my perception as well. One thing is worth adding here. In my opinion, most of the firings are just cosmetic. I rode long fast motorways with a high windscreens and deflection on it that reached my chin, and I felt the difference only when I leaned into the tank, completely hiding behind the windscreen. This allowed me to conclude that if you want to have a permanent wind protection while driving, the windscreen should reach at least the line of your eyebrows or hair. As I hate firings and find it's not a game changer, I decided to drive without it, even on the longer rides. So I presume all of those lower firings are therefore more for appearance rather than a wind deflection. And let's strike for your helmet. Well, what choice do we have for the Honda Rebel? The 2020 models and above have a dedicated firing SE version. A large selection can be found in the PUIG offer as well as in Asian stores such as HRP models, Z parts or on eBay, Amazon or AliExpress. Most of those firings are very expensive considering they are just a piece of ABS. Reason and the fact that I actually like only the bikini firing style, I decided to order a Harley Davidson dedicated cheap copy, we can also call it a fake, on AliExpress and fit it to the 2018 Honda Rebel. Installation is much easier than you may think. In the package from AliExpress you get many different parts, screws and nuts, but we are only interested in the firing and a metal plate that needs to be screwed with 3 screws. The other parts will not be used. We will also need 4 long ties, at least half of the meter or longer. Fillers to cut out excess after lining the ties will also be useful. You can also use reusable ties, then you'll be able to easily remove and put on the firing. The firing fits almost perfectly to the headlamp, even without any assembly. It's a little bit cruel, but we can already see more or less what it will look like after putting it on. You can probably see what's going on here. Those 2 ties will pass through 2 holes in the metal plate and the firing in the bridge of our motorcycle. The 2 remaining tie rods will be fitted to the bottom of the rim and lamp bracket. On the tie makes loop around the lamp bracket and we attach the other one holding the firing to it. You can do the whole installation by yourself, but it will be much easier if someone holds the firing while we stretch the ties. It is important to pinch the steering cables with the ties because they can move while moving the handlebar. Another important thing is not to hold the ties all the way down, do it loosely first, so that you can freely adjust the firing. Do not tighten any loops until you are sure that the firing is exactly in place. When tightened, it shouldn't move in any direction. Remember that on some level you can hide the cable ties by turning the loops so they will not be visible. Now it's time to cut off excess length with the cutters. Be careful not to get any tie loops or any cables. Here we go, that's all. If you guys like it, please comment, give me a thumb up or subscribe. That will let me know that you